from the Federal Aviation Authority as we look live at Philadelphia. They have now grounded flights coming into the Philadelphia airport. So a ground stop issued just now for the Philadelphia airport, no incoming flights, and you can see in these live pictures why. It is because of the low visibility and the poor air quality caused by the wildfires in Quebec. Those plumes of smoke affecting Washington, affecting New York City, affecting Philadelphia. And again, a ground stop now issued for the Philadelphia airport for all incoming flights. Not the first airport affected by this as I bring in Chris Reyes, who's live from Brooklyn this morning. Chris, looking at live at the split screen there of the situation on the right. That's the Empire State Building. So we see the air where you are today. And this has had a big impact on travel there already.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Heather. The FAA issuing an alert this morning saying that they will have to manage flights, as you mentioned, into New York City, Philadelphia, Charlotte, because of poor visibility. And then about an hour ago, a ground stop at LaGuardia Airport, also because of poor visibility. And as you mentioned, you can really get a sense of what they're talking about just right from behind me. I am in Brooklyn on the East River, looking at the downtown core of Manhattan, and you can see that hazy sort of film over the city. Not as bad as it was yesterday when we were looking at the Manhattan skyline from the Jersey side, but there is still this sort of smoky feel to the place. Now, take a look at what it was like yesterday, because yesterday it started off as, not being bad like it is this morning, but then got progressively worse. You can see the Manhattan skyline going from just sort of that smoky haze to a really strong orange glow into the afternoon. At one point, the air quality index in New York City was at purple, the highest level, which is hazardous to anybody, and that people should be limiting their outdoor activity. It got a little bit better into the night, but the air quality health advisory has been extended for all 5 boroughs of New York City until Thursday night. And we're seeing a lot of people on the boardwalk, on the promenade here in Brooklyn, and these masks are back. And, we're talking about how we sort of got used to not having them around, and now people are having to look for them and get them out again. I've been keeping an eye on the air quality index, and right now in New York, it's showing as 215 purple, so that's the second worst level. It's at very unhealthy, and that's measured by that 2.5 micrometer particulate matter that's in the air that can really get into your lungs. And so the message is to limit your outdoor activities.
I was noting that they're actually giving away about 1 million masks in New York City too, Chris, to people who are homeless, for example, to help protect them too, because of the health concerns that you just outlined. People in New York, they're famous, they're infamous for, getting through anything. So what are they saying about this crisis?
Well, I was in a cab and listening to talk radio on the way to our location, and there's a lot of talk about how this smoke is coming from Canada. As you mentioned, masks are being handed out at different fire departments in and around the city. Mayor Eric Adams was handing out those masks. Have a look at the headline from the New York Post, a paper that's not known for any subtlety. And as you can see there, they're talking about Canada here in New York. It says, "Apocalypse now, blame Canada." But I have to tell you, many of the people that we're talking to here on the promenade, very friendly, and actually asking about, how everybody's doing out there in Canada, and they're just trying to put their masks on and get on with their day.